What is up, hardship heroes? You are back on the other side with me, Mike G. Just like today's guest, this man is a killer inside the BKFC ring and a sweetheart of a guy outside of it. He's a big fan of the show, and we're big fans of his. He is the crazy white boy, Zeb Vincent. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, Mike? Thanks for having
Yeah,
me, man. Get
look
slept.
at this. This is awesome. This is only the second time in history that the interviewer and the guest have both had the same shirt on, you and Matt Brown.
Rocking it. Get slept.
Absolutely, brother. How's life been the last few months?
Man, I've been training my tail off, coaching my tail off,
Hmm.
doing private sessions, you know what I mean? Just staying busy as possible, staying relevant, within the fight game, staying busy, cornering my teammates, training new fighters, training people just to stay in shape, you know what I mean? Just
Hmm.
staying busy and also just staying really focused on my next fight. So BKFC still got that in the works. BKFC still working on a name for me. I'm not no journeyman, man. I don't just
Hmm.
fight people to fight people. I'm working towards the title. So
Yeah.
it's not about just taking fights anymore. You know what I mean? That's kind of
Hmm.
how I came up, just taking fights. I'd fight anybody. You know what I mean? That was
Hmm.
always I'd never say no to a fight. That was what.
Hmm.
So now I have a management team and good coaches and good management team that can tell me, hey, patience is a virtue. Relax,
Yeah.
train, keep training your butt off, get better, and hop back in there and do your thing. So that's really what's been going on in life, man. I got a house, I got a dog now. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Things are on the uplifting, and thanks to BKFC and my fight career, man, that's helping it out a lot. And thanks to my wife also, and my coaches, my team, everything.
Yeah, definitely. I've noticed before your last fight, you posted, and I saw you out there online and stuff. But I have noticed even more since your last fight. You're posting stuff all day long, and it's awesome to see. And you mentioned the puppy, man. You got to tell me. This puppy, first of all, it's a cane corso. Who doesn't like that? Tell me how you got the puppy, the name. I want to know all about
Hey man, my buddy, shout out Tucker Eastwood, my buddy, my training partner. He's a dog breeder and he breeds cane corsos and they're beautiful dogs. He takes care of
it.
them real well, man. So I've seen the past generations of dogs that he was coming off of, you know what I mean? And I definitely told him, hey man, I'll sponsor you and you give me a pup and we'll, you know what I mean, we'll make magic happen. I'll holler you,
Hmm.
I'll scout you out, you know what I mean? We'll make magic happen. So it kind of
Hmm.
went like that, man. It's kind of my first. I usually had a lot of pit bulls and rots and stuff growing up, so he's my first cane corso. But yeah, I love him, man.
Similar or different?
Very similar with pit bulls, man. They just get bigger and they're
Hmm.
kind of more they're a little more protective, more guard doggish. So
Gotcha.
you just got to train them up good, man. It's like a fighter.
Definitely. Um, the last time we spoke, you were on here. You were about to fight in Omaha. You were super confident going into that, as you should be. But I got to ask, is there any chance you underestimated Ramirez at all? Or is it just a classic case of better man, better night, anything can happen?
Yeah. He of course he was the better man that night, man. And I'm never afraid to talk about a loss because my losses are what make me. My
Hmm.
losses are what make me who I am, the fighter I am, man. And that loss helped me. So that loss is. I promise you, the next time I'm in there, it'll be at my weight class, which is
Hmm.
175. I cut to 65 to fight him, so I was
Hmm.
10 pound difference fight day. Which there's no excuses over here, man. There's no excuses in the fight game. I signed the contract just like he did. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
all respect to Denicio Ramirez, man. He did great that night. I got caught lacking, man. I got a little overconfident with my strikes. I got caught lacking, hand down.
Hmm.
Oh, he caught me. Um, the first hit that landed on my chin, it did catch me. It did daze me a little bit, drop me.
Hmm.
I got back up a little too fast. And the second time he kind of glanced my eye and my vision was kind of gone. So I turned away
Hmm.
from the ref. And when you turn away from the ref, they ain't trying to have you in there no more, that's fighter safety. So
Right.
like I said, all respect to him, man. But like I said, the losses make me, man. And the last time I lost
Hmm.
in there before that was Keegan Vandermeer. I was 205 pounds. Um, I made the cut to 75. I'm undefeated at 175 pounds, 3
Mhm.
fights, 3 finishes. So that last fight doesn't make me, you know what I mean, doesn't make me
Right.
or break me. It doesn't it's not stopping the route.
Mhm.
It's not stopping it at all because I got people on my radar, man. I got Donald Sanchez on my radar. I got Marcus Edwards on my radar. I got Dakota Cochran on my radar. All these dudes
Mhm.
that think they belong in the top 5 and they don't. Just like I showed Doug Coltrane, he didn't belong at number 2 when I fought him. He was ranked number 2 in the world when I fought him, and I
Mhm.
finished him. You know what I mean? So it's that last fight in Omaha really put some fire under my ass when I think it needed to. You know what I mean? It's kind of the time where I needed it. I've won 3 fights in a row at the time. You know what I mean? I was really on a hot streak, man. And in my mind,
Mhm.
I still am. In my mind,
Right.
I still am on a hot streak, dog. Like
Mhm.
it's to me, if you're not confident, if you don't go in there thinking you're gonna win, you already lost. So
Yeah.
I wake up every day telling myself I'm gonna win, man. Whether it's tic tac toe or a fight, it don't matter. I'm gonna win. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
that fight helped me a lot, man. Um, and like I said, the BKFC's been helping me a lot, man. Me being a part of the BKFC in general, the fastest growing combat sport in the world,
Mhm.
man, it's a blessing for real. So the guys that make the calls and the
Mhm.
guys that are at the top level in the company, they know what I'm aiming for and they know what I'm after, and
Right.
they watch my story and they stay in contact with me, and my management team stays in contact with them, man. So it's definitely a family thing with me when it comes to BKFC because I've been with them for a while now, and
Mhm.
it's literally time for me to just stay focused, stay doing what I've been doing, training, not cut no extra weight to fight nobody, you know what I'm saying, just to make some money, you know what I mean? Just
Mhm.
stay on task, stay focused. So when I come back at middleweight, my home, my weight class, any man that toes the line with me is getting hospitalized, man. I'm just so focused. So
Right.
it's a good time for me in life right now because of the loss. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people take that differently. A lot of fighters take that differently, and
Mhm.
it kind of messes up their personal life or their you know what I mean, what they're
Mhm.
doing. So it really fuels me, man, and it makes me work harder every day. So
Oh yeah.
Feldman Feldman knows that. McGregor knows that. Shook knows that. You know what I mean? My management
Mhm.
knows that. They all know, bro. So I've never been one. You know what I mean? I've never been one for the camera,
Mhm.
dog. I've never been one. But when it comes time and when it's that time, I will be that guy. I'll be that guy.
Yeah.
I'll put on the show for him because I'm so confident and I work so hard. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. All right. Another question about the fight in Omaha. I'm going to play a little bit of a armchair quarterback, and it's just because I don't know and I want to know. Uh, as I was watching that fight, I mean, I was 75 feet away. When you got dropped, I think myself and a lot of people were thinking to themselves, "Stay down for the 8."
yeah,
You came up in I don't know 3 or 4. You came up real quick.
got him.
In that moment, um, do you have the thought process take the 8 seconds, or is it just get up as fast as you can? Like, does that process take place in your
I
mind?
think I think me having a moment like that in in BKFC
Hmm.
and bare knuckle fighting kind of taught me what to
Okay.
kind of taught me what to do in those situations because I
You
mean
can't really train for that.
yeah, I've been dropped before, man, and it was always get up, or you're gonna start
Hmm.
getting stomped by the people that are around you. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's it's kind of natural body reaction just to hop up,
Hmm.
you know. And I've talked to my coaches, I've talked with other BKFC fighters that are, you know, what I mean, it's still a new sport, kind of for
Sure.
a lot of people. So there was definitely a learning process there for me in my last fight because even though Denicio was new too, he's still a game opponent, man, and
Yeah.
he was like that was his second fight in or something, and like I said, that was my first fight at 60, 65, and
Hmm.
it was definitely a learning opportunity, and I'm glad it happened, man, because I definitely when I get caught, take that time,
Yeah.
take that time. So it was a learning experience, but to answer your question, man, yeah, it was human reaction just to hop up, and obviously
Right.
I hopped up way too quick, you know.
Yeah, with an MMA background, I mean, there's no scenario in MMA where you get dropped and just
Don't
count
say
to eight
that.
and
Don't say
wait.
that.
All right. After a loss, I ask guys. Everybody has a process. I've talked to guys that for a week straight clean house. They scrub everything. I've talked to guys that go out in the woods for a week and hang out with their dog. What do you do? I mean, a lot of guys say I get right back in the gym, and obviously that's what people do. But
Right.
do you have any kind of process for mentally going through a loss?
Um, well, I'll tell you what went through my head right after. I mean, boom, they called it. My coach came up. I told him straight up. I said, "Hey, man, the hit landed that we were talking about that was going to come all night. The overhand right. We knew the overhand right was going to be thrown consistently. We knew the
Mhm.
overhand right was coming all night. You know what I mean? It was a timing. It was literally a, to me, it was a flip of a coin. If my
Right.
hand would have been up, if my head would have been back, but and if what's don't matter. You know what I mean? So what happened happened. So,
Yeah.
uh, my thought process is just you have to make it water under the bridge.
There we go.
You literally have to make it something that's back there and something that you
Gotcha.
can't see. You know what I mean? It has to be something you can't see unless you're kind of like me and you. I watched it yesterday. Literally, I
Okay.
watched it yesterday, and it's fuel, man. It's fuel. It's literally like you see how better you know how good you are. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then you're the only one that can beat yourself. So I just know the potential I have, man. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I just know how hard I work. You know what I mean? So that's why I watch it. That's why I rewatch it. And
Hmm.
it makes me grind, man. It makes me work harder. It makes me keep my hands up. It makes me move my
Yeah.
head. It makes me move my feet. You know what I mean? So that's my thought process of going through a loss, man.
So you were back in the gym on Monday.
Oh yeah, I was back in quick. Definitely not sparring or nothing because
Right.
safety
Can't.
first. But
Yep.
yeah, I was in grinding, man. Grinding.
Nice. Moving on. All right. Cool. What kind of things maybe are you doing in the gym to make sure you don't get caught with the same punch moving forward? I mean, I know it's going to happen. It's BKFC. Everybody's going to get hit with overhand rights. But is there anything you can add to your game to kind of
It's
evolve?
drilling defense, man. It's just drilling defense. I'm an
That
offensive.
does not sound like the most fun.
I'm not. It's not. It's so
Okay.
miserable. I'm an offensive fighter, man. I'm coming
Hmm.
forward. I like to come forward. I like to pressure guys. I like to be in your face, and I like.
Volume. Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to give you no space to breathe. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Not even to get settled in. So to flip that on its side completely and focus on moving and having something there. It's kind of the opposite. It's kind of literally the opposite. It's like if you're a quarterback going to a linebacker, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
You just got to switch your play calls, and you got to literally switch it to defense. So
Well, the more blocking, the less time for punches.
right, it's more about protect and
Hmm.
BKFC, man. I've learned it's about defense more than anything.
Hmm.
If you have great defense and you can't get hit, you're gonna do very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you can protect.
Everybody's knuckles will slice each other open.
Yeah, you're gonna get cut. That's gonna happen.
Hmm.
If you can protect yourself and stay away from the cuts or the
Yeah.
knockout, you know what I mean? So defense wins championships.
There we go. All right, I've got one word for you, and I'll let you expand on it as much as you want. Rome.
Zeb CWB Vincent, title challenger. BKFC.
There
Um,
we go.
Italy, Rome.
It's for sure Italy.
It's in the works, man.
Okay.
We've had talks about it since 2 months back. It's been like a month or two since they've kind of talked to me about it and asked me if I was open to it. So of course I'm open to it. You know what I mean?
Of
Why would
course.
I'm I'll go out there with my American flag on my shoulders, man, and rep. You know what I mean? And I'll give the people of Italy a show they've never seen. You know? Uh,
Yeah. Do you think fighting somewhere so distant, so different than at home, does that cause a distraction?
Man, it's another fight to me. You know, it's just I've been fighting for so long now. It's of course there's still things I'm gonna learn, and
Hmm.
I haven't fought overseas yet. It'd be my first time, so
Hmm.
I guess
What a debut!
I guess I can't say how it would affect me, but I know how I would prepare. I know how I
Right.
would train. I know how I would stay ready. You know what I mean? I know how I'd come off the plane. You know what I mean? I'm
Hmm.
coming off the plane, getting rest. I'm staying focused. I'll do a little cardio. I'll be on my toes, man. So send me, Feldman. He knows. They all know, man. I'm telling you, they know. And
What do you think the holdup is? You think guys are just scared to fight you?
I've had guys back out on me. Injuries have happened with guys. And then what I'm being told here recently is my opponent matters.
Hmm.
My opponent matters more than what I'm kind of wanting because of course, I want to fight, man. I
Right.
love to fight, but like we said earlier, I can't just take any fight, and they
Right.
don't give me any fight. They want to give me that opportunity to fight for a title. They want
Hmm.
to give me that opportunity to work towards Mendel, like I did with Coltrane. He was
Yeah.
#2 in the world at the time, man. I'm gonna keep going back to that because that was a big win for me. That was a
Hmm.
huge part of my BKFC career. That spring shotted me, man.
Yeah.
That put me in the rankings. You know what I mean? So the guys I brought up, Marcus Edwards, Donald Sanchez, those two dudes need to see me before they go see any type, you know what I mean, anything else. They need to see me, and it can be in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It can be in Indiana, October 18th.
Hmm.
You know what I mean, it can be in Italy, Rome, October 25th. You know what I'm saying? So send that paperwork, man, and I promise
You're ready for it, dude.
we won't hesitate. My team, we aren't hesitating. So I'm ready for anybody. I promise.
I've talked to you enough times. I can hear how badly, just in the tone of your voice, you want that contract.
It's my career, man. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I didn't get this in my hand for nothing, man. I'm
Ready
literally
to work.
I'm BKFC loyal, man. So
Hmm.
I've been so loyal to them. They know what it is, man. They know all of them from the
Right.
people that have you sign the posters to the matchmakers to the security to the drivers. They know, man. It's family. They know the CWB's coming back to put on a hell of a show. So
What if you do end up fighting in Rome, regardless of opponent, what kind of fight do you think we can see? I mean, obviously you're going to say, "Oh, it's going to be the greatest display of blood and violence in
right,
BKFC history." I get that too. What do you, if you could pick, and let's not consider permanent damage as part of the equation. Being in Rome, being at such a cool show, would you rather have like a 10-second knockout or a full 10-minute long brawl?
I'd rather have a knockout. I want a knockout in Rome than Italy.
I think it does more for the career, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely getting a knockout.
Hmm.
If it's, I don't care really if it's in 5 seconds or if it's in the
Sure.
first round. That's just me. I don't care where it happens at.
Hmm.
I care that it lands and that it looks technical.
Right.
I don't want to go in there and brawl and then get
Right.
knocked out like a lot of these guys do. Man, I want mine to look like, damn, he knew what he was doing. You know,
Hmm.
so and I want it to be against somebody that's legit. You know what I mean? Give
Yeah.
me somebody legit, and I'm gonna show you I'm legit. Just like I did with the last person that was legit that I went against.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm upholding that, man. I'm gonna make that a standard at 75. There's no man messing with me when they toe that line, man. So
Right. All right. Let's see here. Let's talk about these shirts for a second, man. First of all, these are some cool shirts. They're really cool. This one was in Omaha. I wore this one at your Omaha fight. This is fight worn. Um, how did you end up with linking up with Sean Keys, and how kind of cool is it? You're growing in the BKFC, becoming more popular. It's almost the same thing as Slept Athletics.
yeah,
You guys are both kind of watching each other grow and prosper at the same time, which is really cool. Talk about meeting Sean and Slept.
it's definitely a blessing, man, to have them backing me, supporting me in my corner, repping CWB, repping Zed, repping BKFC with
Hmm.
CWB. You know what I mean? So it's a blessing, man. And me and Sean met at Sean Wheelock's judges and ref seminar in Kansas City.
Lenexa crew.
Yeah, my hometown, man, my hometown. So Sean was nice enough to ask me to be a demo fighter with Chris Lytle in that, which,
Mhm.
God, that was an honor. You know what I mean? So I
Mhm.
definitely did that, and I got a chance to meet a bunch of great people. So I met Sean there, and he loved how I fight. He loved my fighting style.
Mhm.
He loved my story. He loved my grit. He loved that I come from nothing. You know what I mean? He loved that I worked for everything I got.
Mhm.
Like him, like Get Slept. You know what I mean? We came from the ground up, started from
Yeah.
the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely vibe with him with that. And he told me Tim Sylvia is a supporter too, and he's part of it. So of course, who wouldn't love that? If you're a fight fan, you know who
Yeah.
he is. You know what I mean? So that was huge for me, man. I had family members, and I watched him when I was little. You know what I mean? Younger, and like I said, it was a blessing, man. It's a blessing to have them in my corner and supporting me. So shout out Get Slept, Sean Man,
Mhm.
Sean Keys, and Tim Sylvia, man. Shout out. Thank you guys. I appreciate it for real. Because
Yeah.
it's definitely a movement, man. It's a movement.
I uh I can't imagine how cool it would be being you seeing my shirt on Sean Keys. But what is it like seeing your face, your name, your shirt on Tim Sylvia the first time? That's gotta be. I mean, I know the answer is amazing, but
I
that's
seen
gotta be surreal.
I seen it on here first. I seen it on the phone. I straight up, I said, babe, called my wife. I said, do you know who this is? Do you know who this is? That's Tim
Yep.
Sylvia. Yeah, that's a big deal, man. That hit me home. You know what I mean? That hit me
Hmm.
there. So
I
just
can't imagine it. What made me feel wearing the shirt and seeing him wearing the same shirt. I can't imagine what that was like for you.
it was God, like a movie, man. I mean, it's
Yeah.
this whole career, this whole life I'm living right now is kind of like a movie. It's crazy, man, because I've worked day in and day out just to be here,
Hmm.
just to be signed with a company like the company I'm signed with. I worked so hard to be able to say that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like any good worker, any good employee, you want to be with a company that's growing. You want to be with a
Hmm.
company that takes care of you, that cares. You know what I mean? So I uh I worked hard to do that. So
Hell yeah. What I know you'll place certain expectations on your performance in your next fight. Um, let's say you win, but you don't meet necessarily your expectations for yourself. Maybe you thought you could have done better. How do you handle a situation like that? A win that you're not really happy with. How does that feel? Does that kind of feel like a draw in a way? I mean, I know it doesn't feel like
I,
a loss.
I feel like you take a L in every fight.
Okay.
You learn from every fight. You know what I mean? That's the L you
Hmm.
take in every fight. It's a learning. You learn
Okay.
something in wins, you will learn something in losses. And against Doug Coltrane, I got dropped in the second round. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And I definitely use that as a learning experience. Man, again, Zeb, what do you got to get better at? Defense. Defense. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Don't go out there and headhunt. You know what I mean? And
Right.
dude, being the CWB I am, being the fighter I am, I want to go out there and just, you know what I mean, put on a show
Hmm.
and not care what happens. But
Right.
I gotta care, you know what I mean? I gotta be professional. It's my job now. So
Hmm.
it's not just go fight and have fun fighting. It's go fight and make people remember your name, make people remember what you do, make people
Yeah.
see you fight again. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So regardless if I win or lose, man, I make it the point that happens, that people want to see me fight again.
Yeah.
So as long as I'm selling tickets, man, as long as I'm putting on a show, and as long as I'm having fun and taking care of my family while I'm doing it, I love this shit, man.
Hell yeah. We love watching you.
Thank you, man.
Um, I'm to the part of the interview where I'm going to ask you goofy questions. They're different goofy questions than the last ones, but they're still goofy. My first one: brisket burnt ends or baby back ribs? Kansas City. I got to know your opinion matters.
Let's do the ribs.
There we go.
Yeah,
All right.
the ribs.
What's your favorite animal at the zoo?
Silverback,
Okay. All
yeah,
right.
gorilla,
What's better, poker or spades?
spade, spade,
Okay. Right on.
spade. Yeah.
Am I more likely to catch you listening to NWA or Eminem?
It'd have to be a mix, bro. It'd have to be a custom remix by somebody on both of them together, you know?
Does this feel like an episode of Drink Champs?
No.
Like of some redneck Drink Champs or something? All right. I know you're a fan of horror. Who's the better bad guy, Freddy or Jason?
Jason, man, Jason.
Absolutely. Okay. What do you like better, racetrack or off-road?
Off-road.
Yep, I figured. It had to be Kansas. There's probably way more dirt roads than track.
There's definitely a good dirt track. I used to grow up and go to races, so yeah.
Oh, nice. All right. Would you rather be punched in the face or step on a Lego barefoot in the middle of the night in the dark? Yep. That's what most people say. That shit's rough, man.
I'll take a jab.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Chili, beans or no beans?
No beans. I'm not a beans person, man. Not a beans.
There we go. Is that for other people's benefit?
No, that's no. I'm just not a fan of them, bro. Even with like my Mexican food and everything. No forgiveness. No forgiveness.
It's taste based, not compassion.
Right.
All right. Who's better, Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan.
There we go. All right. Would you rather be known after you retire one day as a world champion or the people's champion?
I'll say world.
There we go.
Yeah, world champion.
All right. There's $1 million on the line. You have to sing one song, no nursery rhymes, no Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, nothing like that, no Applebee's jingles. One song, start to finish, getting every single word correct. $1 million on the line. What song is it?
Man, it's probably Haystack. Catch Me at the Red Light.
Haystack. Is that Bubba Sparks' brother, cousin?
Nah, but he's a white dude that raps, man.
Okay. I thought they were related somehow.
Like him. He's like him.
Gotcha. Okay. Tell the fans why they need to definitely tune in, not miss your next fight.
Hey, everybody watching, tune in to Zeb CWB, man, because the best fight you can ask for. You can't pay for that type of entertainment. You can't pay for the type of entertainment that comes with my fights, man. It's guaranteed draw. It's a guaranteed deal mover. It's a guaranteed ticket seller. So and it's bare knuckle. The best way to watch a fight. The best way to fight. No gloves.
The viewers know, the reason we do these interviews is to hopefully inspire people who are feeling broken. I asked you last time we were on, and you gave an awesome message. I'm going to ask again. For anyone who's watching this that maybe is feeling like they're at the rock bottom right now or is coming off a hard loss in life, what message do you have to share with them about not giving up?
It's going to sound cliche, man, but give it to the man up above, or whoever you think is up above, whoever you think the Almighty is. Give it to that person, or give it to that being or spirit. And also reach out to your loved ones, man. Because even though you think no one loves you or is talking to you, there's somebody out there that cares.
Absolutely.
Somebody that cares, man. Don't ever think no one cares. There's somebody that cares. So don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be too prideful to reach out to somebody, because it can save your life. You know what I mean? It could save your life, or it could save somebody else's life. So reach out.
Absolutely. Yeah, just ask. A lot of people are scared to just ask. That's all it takes.
Reach out, man. Reach out. I'll pick up the phone. So reach out.
Yep. What is the best way for fans and friends of yours to keep up with you right now?
Tune into my IG and tune into Facebook also. IG, Instagram, ZebCWB Vincent, and Facebook's the same thing. Snapchat, all that. Tune into all that, man. Tune into Storm Athlete Management. Tune in to Rudy Bear's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Tune in to BKFC, the best drone combat sport in the game. Tune in, man, because you will definitely see me, and you're gonna see a sport like no other. So tune in to Zeb CW. Type that in on your phone right now, and type in "Get Slept CWB" and go get you a shirt and rep.
Yeah. Do that. Zeb, I'm out of questions, man. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we hop off here?
That was a great one, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me on, Mike G.
Absolutely, man.
Mike G. Shout out Mike G. And the other side, one of the best fight game podcasts out here. One of the best
Thank
mic
you, sir.
runners, one of the best interviewers. He kills it. Shout out Mike G. Mike G. and the
Thank
CWB.
you, man. Absolutely, man. Lenexa crew for life. I tell that to everybody.
All right.
All right, man. Have a great rest of your night, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Take care.